start with V-cell treatment, which stands for very small embryonic-like stem cells. These cells are a type of stem cell naturally present in our bodies, with a remarkable ability to regenerate and repair tissue.
What makes V-cell treatment particularly appealing is that it derives from your own body, making it a natural and biocompatible option.
Neuropeptides are particularly intriguing because of their ability to influence muscle contractions and cellular communications. Welcome to Biohacking Beauty, the podcast where we dive into the latest in skincare science, anti-aging strategies, and biohacking your way to a more youthful, vibrant appearance. I'm Amitai Eshel, co-founder of Young Goose, and I'm thrilled to have you with us today.
And I'm Anastasia, also co-founder of Young Goose. In each episode, we explore cutting-edge techniques and products designed to help you achieve the healthiest skin possible, inside and out. And as always, we are proud to bring you these insights through Young Goose, the leaders in biohacking skincare. Our mission is simple: to help you achieve youthful skin aging through innovative, science-backed strategies.
Today's episode is especially exciting. First, obviously, because we have Anastasia here, but also because we're going to be exploring the world of Botox alternatives. We'll break down what Botox is, why some people might be looking for alternatives, and dive into some of the most advanced, innovative treatments available today, from biologics and cellular therapies to the latest in skincare technology. So we've got a lot to cover.
And you'll want to stick around until the end because we have something truly groundbreaking to share. A sneak peek into how Young Goose is leading the charge in personalized skincare with a very special cutting-edge Metabolomics test that's set to revolutionize the way you think about anti-aging.
Yeah, certainly. I think it is a sneak peek because we don't really know yet when we're going to launch it. But
and we've never talked about it before.
Yeah. So you heard it here first. So whether you are looking to avoid Botox or simply want to explore the newest strategies in skin rejuvenation, this episode is for you. So let's get started.
To kick things off, Amitai, let's dive into the basics. What exactly is Botox, and why is it such a popular treatment in the fight against wrinkles?
Sure thing. So Botox is actually a brand name for a substance called botulinum toxin, which is a neurotoxin produced by the bacterium Clostridium.
Clostridium botulinum.
Yeah, Clostridium botulinum. Now, I know that the word toxin might sound scary, but in controlled doses, it's been safely used in medicine for years, particularly in cosmetic procedures.
Right. And here's how Botox works. When Botox is injected into specific muscles, it temporarily paralyzes them. This paralysis prevents the muscles from contracting, which is what causes wrinkles and fine lines, especially in areas such as forehead, between the eyebrows, and around the eyes. Essentially, Botox smooths out those lines by relaxing the underlying muscles, giving the skin a more youthful appearance.
It's quick, minimally invasive, and the results can be quite dramatic, which is why Botox has become a go-to solution for millions of people looking to reduce the appearance of wrinkles. But as effective as it is, Botox isn't for everyone.
Exactly. So why might someone want to explore alternatives to Botox? There are a few reasons. First, not everyone is comfortable with the idea of injecting a toxin into their body, even in small doses. For some, it's about avoiding potential risks like allergic reactions. Although really rare, it's still possible to have the toxin spread to other parts of the body.
And then there's obviously a growing preference for more natural, holistic approaches in skincare. People are increasingly looking for ways to achieve similar results using methods that support the body's natural processes rather than relying on synthetic substances.
Plus, let's not forget about maintenance. Botox isn't permanent. It isn't. It typically lasts about 3 to 4 months, so regular injections are necessary to maintain the effect. Otherwise, it's gone. For some people, the idea of ongoing treatments, both in terms of time and cost, it just isn't appealing.
Yeah, I agree. That's why there's a significant interest in finding alternatives that offer similar benefits, but in different ways. Maybe with longer lasting effects, fewer side effects, or a more natural approach.
So, when we talk about alternatives to Botox, we also kind of need to clarify alternatives to what exactly. Are we looking for alternatives to the results that Botox provides or to the mechanism of action of Botox?
Yeah, for some, it's about achieving smoother, younger looking skin without the use of injections or neurotoxins. For others, it's about finding methods that align more with their lifestyle or, philosophy around youthfulness and beauty treatments that might work in harmony with the body's natural aging processes rather than fighting against it.
Exactly. And throughout this episode, we're going to explore a range of options that cater to both perspectives. Whether you're looking for a new way to achieve those wrinkle smoothing results, or if you're interested in more holistic approaches to help and get rid of those wrinkles and enhance your skin's natural beauty. Now that we have covered the basics of Botox and why someone might look for alternatives, let's delve into some of the most exciting developments in the world of skincare, biologics, and advanced cellular therapies. These treatments are at the forefront of non-invasive skin rejuvenation, offering promising results without the need for neurotoxins like Botox.
Yeah. And obviously, I think non-invasive is a little misleading here because there is, puncturing the skin, there is injection, but non-invasive basically means that we're not introducing subdermal damage to the skin for that matter. But let's start with V-cell treatment, which stands for very small embryonic-like stem cells. These cells are a type of stem cell naturally present in our bodies, with a remarkable ability to regenerate and repair tissue. When used in skincare, these cells are harvested from your own body and then reintroduced into the skin, where they stimulate the production of collagen and elastin, two key components that keep our skin firm, plump, and youthful.
The process typically involves a simple blood draw followed by isolation and concentration of these V cells. Once ready, they're injected into specific areas of the skin where they rejuvenate and repair damaged tissues. What about the results? Increased skin elasticity, reduced fine lines, and a more youthful appearance. What makes V-cell treatment particularly appealing is that it derived from your own body, making it a natural and biocompatible option.
Yeah, I think in the area of stem cells, that is an ongoing discussion. By the way, closely related to V-cell treatments is exosome therapy. So exosomes are tiny vesicles naturally secreted by cells like stem cells, playing a critical role in cell-to-cell communication. So we can think of them as the body's natural messengers, carrying vital information from one cell to the other. In skincare, or in obviously Botox alternatives, exosomes are harnessed for their ability to promote cell regeneration and repair.
Here's how it works. Exosomes, often derived from stem cells, are applied topically or injected into the skin. Once introduced, they release growth factors, cytokines, and other signaling molecules that encourage your skin cell to repair themselves and produce more collagen and elastin. The result is smoother, firmer, and more youthful complexion, similar to Botox effects, but achieved through the entirely different mechanisms.
Yeah. Similar is also completely different, but yeah, we can look at it as an alternative. Another notable biologic treatment is PRP, commonly known as the vampire facial. PRP stands for platelet-rich plasma, which is extracted from your blood, again, like the V cells, and contains high concentration of growth factors. These growth factors are crucial for wound healing and tissue regeneration. Doing a PRP treatment, your blood is drawn, processed to isolate the platelets, and then re-injected or applied topically to your skin. The results are enhanced collagen production, improved skin texture, and a more radiant appearance.
And why would someone choose these therapies over Botox? It's the potential not only to reduce the signs of aging, but to fundamentally support and enhance the skin's natural regenerative processes. So all of these treatments we talked about, the V-cell, the exosome therapies, the PRP, they go beyond merely covering up wrinkles. They improve the health and resilience of your skin at a cellular level, which is not something we can say about Botox.
Yeah, and I think that's a lot of what people are looking for as an added benefit rather than just the appearance. They want to know that their skin is as healthy as it appears. Well, while these therapies are still relatively new, they're really rapidly gaining traction thanks to their promising results and the growing demand for natural, biologically based skincare solutions. If you're seeking a powerful, non-invasive alternative to Botox, then biologic treatments might be exactly what you need.
I agree. And we've just covered some fascinating biologic therapies like V-cell treatments, exosome, and the PRP. For anyone to remind, PRP is also commonly known as vampire facial. Now let's shift gears and dive into the latest innovations in skincare technologies. These advancements are transforming the way we approach anti-aging, offering powerful tools to maintain youthful skin without invasive procedures.
Yeah. How about we begin with something we actually covered here before, but I think it's very important for this discussion, which is neuropeptides. These are small protein-like molecules that serve as messengers between cells in the nervous system. In the context of skincare, neuropeptides are particularly intriguing because of their ability to influence muscle contractions and cellular communications.
Exactly. So neuropeptides can interfere with the signals that tell your muscles to contract. When you repeatedly make facial expressions like smiling or frowning, the muscles underneath your skin contract, eventually leading to the formation of dynamic wrinkles, also called expression lines, such as crow's feet and frown lines. Over time, these wrinkles become more pronounced. Neuropeptides, particularly like arginine, Leofacol, and SNAP8, mimic the effects of certain neurotransmitters, effectively relaxing these facial muscles. This relaxation reduces the depth and appearance of existing wrinkles, and very important, it helps prevent the new ones from forming because they relax the muscles and they don't keep crease in the same place, so you don't form new wrinkles.
Yeah, and all without the need of injections, similar, for example, Botox. I think what makes neuropeptides even more appealing is that they work synergistically with other active ingredients, enhancing the overall anti-aging effect. For example, they can increase the effects of GHK-Cu copper peptide, which we're going to talk about later. By targeting muscle movement and skin health at the cellular level, neuropeptides offer a multifaceted approach to wrinkle reduction and skin rejuvenation.
I offer next to talk about senolytics. This area of skincare science has been gaining a lot of attention for its ability to combat aging at a cellular level. As we age, our cells undergo stress and damage, which I think everyone knows that. Some might know that then those cells enter the state called senescence. Senescent cells are essentially zombie cells. They're alive, but no longer dividing, no longer doing their job well or at all. And while they don't function properly, they continue to release inflammatory signals, which then ends up harming all the neighboring cells.
Senolytics are compounds that selectively target and eliminate these senescent cells, helping to reduce inflammation and restore a more youthful function at the cellular level. By cleaning out these damaged cells, senolytics not only slow the aging process down, but can also improve the overall health and appearance of the skin. This mechanism of action is particularly powerful because it adds or addresses one of the root causes of aging rather than just treating its symptoms.
For sure. Additionally, certain compounds such as spermidine contribute to this process through autophagy, which is the body's way of cleaning out damaged cells and regenerating newer, healthier ones. Spermidine, some people pronounce it spermidine, is known to support the maintenance of cellular health by promoting the clearance of dysfunctional cells, which indirectly supports the action of senolytics by enhancing the skin's ability to rejuvenate itself. So they kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah, and by the way, at Young Goose, we've incorporated these cutting-edge mechanisms into several of our products in order to bring you a effective science-backed skincare approach.
Yes, we did. So for neuropeptides, we have Youth Reset Serum and Youth Daily Moisturizer, both featuring neuropeptides like argillarin and leofacil. These peptides work by relaxing facial muscles, which helps to smooth out lines and prevent the formation of new wrinkles.
And for more delicate areas, for example, around the eyes, we developed eye care, which is formulated with another neuropeptide that's called SNAP8, which is a neuropeptide specifically targeting expression lines, reducing their appearance and visibility for, again, a more youthful, smoother appearance.
For senolytics, our ProCare product is a standout. It incorporates powerful senolytics to actively clear senescent cells, helping to rejuvenate the skin and maintain its youthful resilience, alongside functioning also as your vitamin C serum of choice.
And I would say also, it's the only one that's proven to work in humans. And another layer is Youth Reset Serum and Youth Daily Moisturizer, because they contribute as well, because they also manage senescent cells, because they use spermidine. This compound called spermidine, again, supports autophagy, which helps clear out cellular debris, damaged cells, malfunctioning cells, which part of its effects is clearing out senescent cells.
By integrating these advanced technologies into our products, we at Young Goose are not just addressing the surface signs of aging, but targeting the underlying causes. Whether you're looking to smooth out fine lines with neuropeptides or rejuvenate your skin at a cellular level with senolytics, our products offer a comprehensive science-backed approach to maintain youthful, healthy skin.
Okay, so that's a little bit about like senescent cells,
Senolytics and neuropeptides.
Yeah, but before we dive into the deep waters of some of the more like technologically advanced treatments, I want to take a moment to explore a method that's been around for centuries, but I think it's kind of gaining a renewed attention for its like anti-aging benefits, and that's facial acupuncture.
Yes, and when it comes to facial acupuncture, it's so interesting to me that some people, whenever you talk about Botox alternatives, they jump to it right away, and others have never even heard about it. Mm-hmm. So this treatment combines the principle of traditional Chinese medicine with modern skincare goals. It's all about using fine needles to stimulate specific points on the face, which can have a variety of beneficial effects on the skin, including all of what we're looking for in terms of relaxing the muscles and smoothing out wrinkles.
Yeah, the idea, I would say, is basically when inserted, these needles, when they're inserted into certain points, first, I think they help to stimulate blood flow. An increase in blood flow increases the production of collagen and elastin. Obviously, these are very important when we talk about, as we said before, when we talk about youthful skin appearance. Unlike some of the treatments we discussed, facial acupuncture doesn't just target the surface. It actually works way, way, way deeper, muscle depth. And it can really help balance the entire body.
That's right. So it's not just about smoothing out wrinkles. It's actually about firming up the skin. And it also has other effects. For example, it's been shown that it can improve overall skin tone, reduce puffiness, that's a major one, and alleviate stress, which we know stress will always show up on your skin, on your face, and will be always one of the biggest contributors to aging.
I think that's what's interesting about facial acupuncture, but it's that it can also help with issues like facial tension, which is kind of what you alluded to, which is what a lot of people struggle with. By relaxing the muscles in the face, acupuncture can actually help reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles that are often caused by repeated expression. And that's, as we alluded in the beginning, that's actually very mimetic of the mechanism of Botox, but in a much more natural way.
Yes, and also a huge benefit, it's a minimal downtime. So after the session, maybe you will be red a little bit, and maybe you will see like there will be spots where the needles were inserted, like tiny, red dots. But over time, it subsides quickly. And over time, if you continue with the treatment, your skin will get kind of like build a tolerance, react less, and you'll receive all those benefits we talked about.
Yeah, facial acupuncture is definitely worth considering for people who are looking for a very, very natural alternative, basically substance-free alternative, gentle yet effective, and not only for facial rejuvenation, but for promoting overall wellness as well.
Yes, and it also is nice that it's complementary to anything else. You might choose to do for your skin. It really doesn't cross-react with anything else that you would like to do, be it skincare or any other procedures. So it complements anything for your skin beautifully.
Absolutely. I think it's all about finding the right balance and approach that works for the specific skin of that person. Speaking of non-invasive treatments, let's move on to discuss cryoneuromodulation, which offers another innovative way to reduce wrinkles and rejuvenate the skin in a non-invasive way, but also in a way that mimics, again, this biomimetic to what Botox does.
Yes, I think we should talk about cryoneuromodulation, plasma pen therapy. I think I know you talked a lot about microneedling throughout the podcast episode, but maybe there will be some people that listen to it for the first time. So I think we should cover all of those.
Okay. How about we start with cryoneuromodulation?
Sure. So this fascinating technology uses cold temperatures to target nerves and reduce the appearance of dynamic wrinkles. Those lines that appear when you make facial expressions. We talked about them earlier. So
just to that's not cryofacials per se, okay? Cryoneuromodulation involves applying a controlled burst of cold to specific nerves that are responsible for muscle movement in the face. When these nerves are cooled sufficiently, their ability to signal the muscles to contract is temporarily reduced, resulting in muscle relaxation. This relaxation smooths out the overlying skin, reducing the appearance of dynamic wrinkles. Again, similar to acupuncture, it's very quick, it's non-invasive, and it delivers immediate results without, extra needles, toxins, things like that.
Yes. As with everything, the effects are temporary. And Depending on your age and your skin composition, it can last from weeks to months. It's usually advertised as months, but I would always say, it's not going to be the case for everyone. But it is something that you can repeat as needed. So it's very convenient.
Yeah. How about as you mentioned plasma pen. So I want to kind of cover that, what it includes. So let's talk about a little bit about plasma pen.
Yeah, I think plasma pen has generally a good rap. It's a therapy that uses a device that generates a small controlled burst of plasma energy. This plasma creates micro injuries on the skin surface. While this might sound intimidating, these tiny injuries stimulate the body's natural healing response, leading to increased collagen and elastin production. As the skin heals, it becomes tighter, smoother, more resilient, effectively reducing the appearance of wrinkles.
Yeah, and I think it's important to understand. We've talked before how much we hate, radio frequency or, high energy, high frequency ultrasound. These heat up way deeper in the skin. What we're talking here is very superficial damage, which the skin can actually, handle very well. It's very, very, very precise. It's really good for delicate areas like the skin around the eyes or the mouth. And although plasma pen therapy requires some downtime, the results are pretty much long lasting. Often, I wouldn't say it lasts several years, but it definitely lasts longer than the other treatment we talked about. So it can be like a year that it lasts.
Yeah, and I think that's a very important distinction that you made. And I imagine people listening to this podcast and waiting to hear you talk about the radio frequency therapies. So I think this is a good time to cover microneedling, which is something that I think is probably the most known therapy out of everything we talked about today. So it makes micro injuries, and similar to the plasma pen therapy, it triggers the body natural wound healing process, which again then is going to thicken your skin and firm it up through collagen and elastin production.
Yeah, I think first of all, something interesting. This is also something, a plasma pen or microneedling pen. These are also things that don't only contribute to to reduce fine lines and wrinkles, but if they're done well and we support our body's innate ability to kind of regenerate, whether through our skincare or through supplementation of good supplements or good healthy living, we can actually get a skin that is healthier, not only appears healthier, which I think is pretty cool.
For sure. And I think we should also add that this is the therapy that you can combine with growth factors and peptides. You can, inject them, follow the microneedling to help it penetrate deeper. So in that way, it's a very versatile treatment.
Yes. So that is kind of what is called microchanneling, because it allows other products to penetrate better into the skin. So I think it's important to understand that microchanneling in and on its own as a thing doesn't insinuate results. It just insinuates better results from other things. Just because it doesn't have to be, it's not exactly the same. Microchanneling can be done with significantly less damage to the skin.
Yeah. And I think now that we talked about all these exciting, innovative procedures, all of that was kind of like for the outside. It's what you do to your skin from the outside. I think, as always, on our podcast, we want to cover what you can do from the inside as well. So let's talk about that next. Maybe we can talk about some of the IVs that are known to support skin health.
Yeah, I think we should focus on IVs that are the most needle movers, no pun intended. Let's start with NAD IV therapy, which obviously has been gaining crazy popularity, especially because of Hailey Bieber and some Kardashian that were talking about it. But in general,
NAD. Jenner.
The other one. But anyway, basically NAD is this incredible molecule, the molecule of life, it's called. It is involved in over 600 repair processes. That's why it's so important for skin health. It basically is repair fuel for the body. That's why obviously we were the first skincare to ever have it.
Yeah, so NADIV is delivering NAD+ directly into your bloodstream, bypassing the digestive system and ensuring that your cells can get immediate and significant boost. This therapy helps to restore NAD+ levels, thereby enhancing cellular repair processes, increasing energy production, and promoting the overall vitality. For the skin, this can translate into improved skin elasticity, reduced wrinkles, and a healthier, more youthful appearance, kind of like glow. You'll just get this radiant skin.
In addition to, NAD, I think we should look at spermidine IV therapy. It's really new, but it's emerging as another exciting option. Spermidine, as we said, is a naturally occurring compound. It supports cellular autophagy. This is a process of recycling malfunctioning cells, cell parts, etc., and using them to regenerate new cells, new tissue. This is kind of the body's renewal process, the main renewal process in the body. And it too, if you support it holistically, increases skin health.
Yes. And also what I meant when I said, let's talk about inside approach, I also thought about covering systematic kind of health, good health approach, which can help to support the body as a whole. Yeah. So we should start with a diet. Let me be more specific.
Yeah, and we're not in a diet cult of any sort, so I'll just say what helps the skin. Antioxidants are extremely important. Getting regular exercises, managing stress, ensuring adequate sleep, they all contribute to healthier skin, obviously, and staying hydrated as well.
Yes, and I think probably a lot of people that listen to this podcast right now, they're like, yeah, everyone talks about that. But we have to, because really these systematic approaches into your routine, that's what's gonna make it or break it.
Yeah. And I think some things like sleep or hydration or whatever, antioxidants for that matter, I think these are things that I need to hear constantly, other people need to hear constantly, because these are micro decisions you make every day. I think it helps when we continuously repeat that information, because everyone can kind of, have another resolution of, okay, I'm going to do that from now on, right?
Yes. Now let's talk about peptide injections. Mm-hmm. from inside health back to injections.
Well, it's going to be from the inside and it's injected.
Yes,
So let's talk about, GHKCU.
Yeah. So, okay. I'll go. Peptides, what are they really? They're short chains of amino acids that act as building blocks for proteins like collagen and elastin, which are crucial for maintaining firm, youthful skin. I think by now everyone has memorized collagen, elastin equals youthful skin. Yeah. And the one peptide that has gained significant attention for its anti-aging properties is GHKCU. I think most of our listeners also know about that. So it's a peptide that's combined with copper ions, and it's a complex, GHKCU. It's naturally present in the body and plays a vital role in wound healing, collagen production, and skin regeneration.
Yeah, it works by, very, very cool. It works by signaling your body to repair and regenerate tissue, which includes stimulating the production of collagen and elastin. What was that? Youthful skin, blah, blah. Anyway, this doesn't only help to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, but it also improves overall skin texture and tone. What I love, it's actually particularly effective in rejuvenating the skin that has been damaged, by aging, environmental stressors, UV exposure, blue light, pollution.
Yes, and GHK CU skincare isn't new. It exists on the market. We at Young Goose also have incorporated it into certain formulations of ours and in a lot of our products. But as always, we're very transparent that you will always get more out of injection. So injecting GHKCU or any other peptide for that matter will always be better than using it topically.
Yeah. We need to understand because most of the peptides we apply on the skin, they're actually not going to survive, the enzymes, acid mantle, etc. It's just not a good delivery method for peptides. So it's there. It also, GHKCU topically is mainly there, by the way, to help you heal if your skin needs healing. Where it is slightly different and where we can mimic the effectiveness of an injection is by incorporating GHKCU into professional peels like we did in Young Goose. This, because it does combine injury, it's able to provide a powerful treatment that rejuvenates the skin from kind of within, which helps to firm and smooth and revitalize the complexion. So that's kind of a rarity, but in general, inject it.
Yes. But if you can find a practitioner near you that offers our GHKCU pill, also go ahead and try that. Your skin will love it. Sorry for this small ad inserted here.
Yeah, but it's a PSA. It's really remarkable. It's crazy. And again, because GHKCU helps that regeneration, there is basically no downtime. We call it like a lunchtime peel. You can go do it over lunch. Don't eat while doing the peel, but do it over the time of lunchtime and you can kind of go back.
Yes. Well, I think we covered a lot of ground today. What do you think we should kind of give?
Okay, so I think that's good. I think that's good. It's a lot of information. People can go back, listen to us kind of trying to really navigate and really explain things in a very coherent fashion. I think it's time for the little gift we said we're going to give in the end, which is basically a glimpse into the future. So let's talk about AI-powered diagnostics.
All right. So the field of skincare is rapidly evolving, as we all know. And some of the most exciting developments is the use of artificial intelligence in diagnostics. So AI-powered skincare diagnostics are designed to analyze your skin in real time using advanced algorithms to assess various factors like texture, hydration, pigmentation, and even underlying skin conditions. These tools provide highly accurate insights into your skin's current state, helping you identify issues before they become visible and allowing for more personalized approach to skincare.
Yeah, and the way I think we approach it is we see it as by leveraging AI, we're able to move beyond the kind of one-size-fits-all model and alternatively create a tailored skincare routine that addresses the person's unique skin concerns. This level, again, the level of precision you can get with that is really transformational as far as like how we care for our skin. Because it can offer solutions that are, again, no two skins age alike. So that's why it's super, super exciting. Let's talk a little bit about what we're doing.
Yes. I also want to talk about the fact that often you can find providers that will offer you DNA testing.
Yeah.
And to talk about your potential predispositions. And why do I say potential? Sometimes your DNA analysis will show that, you are much more likely to have an oily skin, or you maybe have a tendency to develop pigmentation. But and from that, this is the angle where they then will try and put together a regimen for you. So now Amita, I want you to explain the difference between analyzing someone's DNA versus getting their metabolites.
Okay. So DNA is theoretical. DNA is what you can see with the DNA test is how much percent you are a Neanderthal. That's what you can see. So you can see your obviously where you come from, things like that. You can see your predisposition for different diseases. So let's talk about someone like Agilal. Okay, Agilal, our friend Agilal. She posted that she has, through genetic testing, she found out she has very, very high predisposition for type 2 diabetes. But obviously she can take measures to circumvent that predisposition, and she will hopefully never have type 2 diabetes. So again, DNA test will show very, very, very broad strokes of skin characteristics. But it, by the way, has no idea if you are 30 or if you are 60. And obviously the same person is going to need significantly different things in these two age brackets. Metabolomics is pretty crazy because metabolomics, what it can do, it through one dry blood spot. So as easy as, pricking your finger, kind of touching a page, sending it, we will be able to look at all of the little molecules that live and are used in your body that are used to power skin regeneration, whether it is through mitochondrial function, DNA expression, different things that are necessary in order to create collagen like vitamin C, so many different things, okay? And then we'll be able to tailor or recommend a tailored program of our existing products that are best suited to replenish these critical metabolites and address the underlying causes of aging, of skin aging. And this personalized approach means that that person is not just treating the symptoms of aging, but actually tackling its root causes, helping to prevent further damage and even reverse some of the signs of aging. And by the way, we did it in partnership with Theriome, which is by far the most advanced Omics testing company in the world.
For sure. And maybe somebody will be interested to kind of, first of all, I think it's crucial to know what metabolites you're lacking. And that's, besides, improving your skin health, that literally will be crucial for your overall health. But NAD precursors, they're considered metabolites as well. So, of course, if we see in the test that you're low in NAD plus precursors, then in the regimen, we will recommend some of the products that contain NAD precursors. If we see that there is an issue related to senescent cells, then we will, suggest Senolytics product, and so on.
Yeah. And again, we're not the ones who are going to be looking at it. PhDs, that's all they do, are going to be looking at it. I think the beauty of this approach is that it's completely individualized. No, again, as I said before, no two people's skin ages the same way. So again, why should their skincare routine be the same? Again, even if you're the same person, different ages change. So by using AI-powered diagnostics in our metabolomics test, we're able to offer a truly customized skincare experience that's designed to meet someone's specific skincare needs. I think I didn't mention the fact that it takes your blood spot and there's a bunch of AI algorithms that analyze it, not only people.
Yes. And I think it's pretty mind-blowing to think that if, let's say, there were two identical twins and they were to take a standard DNA test, their skincare regimen suggestions, which there are a couple of companies on the market that do that. One of them is Biologic Research, and this is not to put them in a bad spotlight or anything. I'm just saying that those identical twins would get the same protocol because it really is just based on their genes that they were born with.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter if what was their diet. If they lived in Costa Rica, isolated, and they only ate organic, or whether they live in Cairo or Mexico City, which obviously has high levels of pollution, and you might not get organic produce.
Yes.
No offense to any of those.
And not only that, it also doesn't matter at what age you take this test. You could be taking it
at 10 years old, and you're going to be recommended 17 products.
Literally. And I know people that, mother and daughter go and, it is not really taken into account the age and the issues that someone's facing. Anyway, this is how you would get recommendations based on DNA testing. But if you are taking the Metabolomics test, that looks, and those, going back to those two twins, identical twins, taking the Metabolomics test, they could actually have a very different skincare regimen because what they need based on what I said, their current diet, environment, they might need totally different protocol and regimen to meet and improve their skin. And there is really nothing like this on the market. When we said that this is cutting edge, it really is cutting edge.
The edge has been cut.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we've covered a lot of ground for today. Before we wrap up, I want to take a moment and thank everyone who is tuning in. Your commitment to staying informed about the latest in skincare and biohacking your beauty is really what drives us to keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible. If you found today's episode insightful, please consider leaving a review on Apple Podcasts. Your feedback helps us reach more listeners and continue bringing you the content that matters to you. And another issue is, again, subscribe, please, on YouTube. The larger we become, the better guests we can attract, which obviously will serve anyone who is interested in kind of learning about how to biohack your beauty from more substantiated guests.
And we really love staying in touch. We would love to hear from you. So if you have questions about the topics we discussed today, whether it's about Botox alternatives or upcoming Metabolomics test, any suggestion for upcoming guest episode, anything really skincare related, feel free to reach out to us. So you could drop your questions in a review, which is the preferred way to communicate to us. Or, of course, there's also social media, so you can DM us on Instagram. But we do get a lot of DMs, so your question will always be noticed better in reviews.
Yeah, and of course, don't forget to visit our website, younggoose.com, to explore our full range of products, including those we mentioned today, like Youth Reset Serum, Youth Daily Moisturizer, Pro Care. We mentioned eye care, and our obviously professional peels with GHKCU are available through professionals. If you want to get more updates about our Metabolomics test or anything else that we're coming out, please consider signing up to our newsletter so you don't miss out.
Thank you again for joining us on Biohacking Beauty, and we hope to see you here next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.